Hey guys, Patrick here. As requested, this is the glazing video. I have to cut it together. The thing to remember about glazing is that the pot can only hold so much glaze at one time. So essentially, step one is to sand the bisqueware. Step 2, wax the bottoms. Step 3, pour insides. Then you let it dry. Step 4 is to dip the outsides or spray the outsides. And then 5th is to finish the rim or dip the rim. So let me just show you what I'm working with here, and we'll get going. So as you can see, I have quite a bit to do. It actually makes it slightly easier to have so much to do, because then you cycle through pots. You're not sitting around waiting for a single piece to dry. You're essentially running through the entire run of glazing, letting the pots dry, and then running through another complete cycle. So these are freshly sanded. I just fired them last night. I just spent 45 minutes outside sanding, and then I used the compressor to make sure all the dust was off of there. So the next step is to wax the foot. Alright, using a water-based wax and wax resist, and this is nice, you don't have to heat it. Probably familiar with using a wax similar to this. Pretty straightforward, just trying to hit the bottom of the pot so that you're not wasting a bunch of glaze or having to wipe off a bunch of glaze. Nice thing about this wax, it dries almost instantaneously, so you don't have to worry about making a mess or anything. And what I do is I just wax down inside the foot ring. I don't worry about waxing the actual foot ring, because I'm going to come back with a sponge, and I'll show you a little later in this video, and wipe that clean right up to the line where I want the glaze to sit. So I gotta do all the rest of them, but you don't need to watch that, so see you in a minute. Alright, pots are all waxed. Now how you glaze is going to differ depending on if you're using store-bought pre-mixed pints, or in my case I'm mixing glaze in large batches, 10,000 gram batches. So I do a lot of dipping, and obviously if you're buying the pints you're going to need to brush it on, and I have a whole lot less experience doing that, so can't really give you much advice on that, but I can show you how to do it my way. And of course, the glaze is pretty well stratified. You can see the water on top, and all the glaze is settled down to the bottom. So I'm going to grab my mixing paddle here. Just bought this from Lowe's. It's for mixing paint. And put in an old drill here. Get it all mixed up well there. It's going to settle out as you're using it, so you want to make sure you stop every 7 or 8 pots and remix it, just so you don't get a thin application where the water is sitting on top. Pitcher, very useful. So, like I said, the first step of glazing is to pour insides. Well, actually, the third step. Sand, wax the foot. Now we're going to pour the insides. To do that, just basically taking a pitcher full of glaze, pouring it in. Now here's the tricky move. Twist your hand all the way around, and as you pour out, rotating the glaze so that it completely coats the inside. You see, it's all the way up to the rim. That's what you want. Alright, that's how I pour mugs. I'll show you how to pour the inside of a bowl as well. Same move, a little bit trickier, but pouring the inside of a bowl is the same move. It's just you're gonna have to turn the bowl a little bit quicker to make sure you get glaze all the way around. Turn the hand all the way around. Start pouring there. Easy to get flustered and start pouring too quickly. Did that quite a lot the first 100 times. But obviously the idea is to get glaze all the way around. Show you that a couple more times. You get flustered here and start pouring too fast. What you want to do is, if you don't think you're going to make it, start turning faster instead of tipping faster. It's a bit hard for our brains to handle that concept. Got a little on the outside here, so I'm just going to wipe that off.